First of all, the word viewshed encompasses more than the view itself. What we're trying to do is think about the view, which is part of why people come to Hawk Mountain, why people find it a magical place to watch the hawks, is because you have this magnificent backdrop for the birds as they're flying. So that is important, and I think there's a lot of places you can watch hawks in this world where they're flying over housing developments and along developed landscapes. And this is one of the rare opportunities where we can look at hawks in the Mid-Atlantic states where they're flying over natural or semi-natural habitat, rural habitat. That is certainly something we want to preserve. And I think what people sometimes do not realize is that part of why people come here is to enjoy the view. So if we take that away from them, then will they continue to come, and a lot of the income that we depend upon comes from our visitation, supporting our education and our research. I think it's important to think about that as part of what we are, as part of the experience of being at Hawk Mountain. We were designated as a national natural landmark in the 1960s, so we have that heritage that we would want to protect. And in addition to that, and perhaps the most important thing, as a raptor conservation organization, is protecting habitat for the migrating birds. And it's not a small thing to think about what these birds need on migration. Birds do seek out quality habitat for resting and feeding. A lot of birds, raptors at least, don't put on a lot of fat before they head south. So they need to rest and feed, and they need good quality habitat. They tend to roost near the flyway. It makes sense. They're not going to fly hundreds of miles. They're not going to fly even 10 miles. They find a place that's got good quality habitat. So what that means is forest birds look for forest, field birds look for field. So we need a mix of rural habitats to support this migration along this mountain. And the third thing that I think is important for Hawk Mountain is raptor conservation worldwide. And part of that is to be a model for other locations where they have concentrations of raptors around the world. And we know from work and by others that the most pressing conservation issue facing raptors anywhere in the world is habitat, loss of habitat. So by being a model, by demonstrating how one can work with our neighboring landowners to protect habitat near this world-renowned sanctuary and preserve habitat for birds of prey, then that is a good goal, because then people from other sites can see, yes, it can be done, and perhaps do the same. So this is the kind of thing that you need to work on before it's too late. You know, there's that Joni Mitchell song, you pave paradise and then it's gone, and say, whoops, we should have done something. We actually have the opportunity now to be forward-thinking and proactive.